Hello everyone, it's Seth Chandler with Witter Coins in San Francisco, and welcome to our vlog. This is actually vlog number 2. And today we're going to talk about what I feel is America's most beautiful coin they ever made. It's personally one of my favorites, and it's called the 1907 St. Gaudens $20 gold coin in the high relief edition. And this coin has a magical history. I think what makes it really special is Theodore Roosevelt, one of our most famous presidents, was actively involved in the making of this coin. You know, one day in 1906 he woke up and he said, you know what, our coins kind of stink, the design. You know, we've had the same ones for over 50 years and we need to change, we need to mix it up a little bit. And his model at the time was looking at the ancient Greek coins, which were very beautiful. They had what we call a very high relief, very deep and concave. The designs of the old Greek coins just really stand out. He's like, we need that for American coinage. So he commissioned a famous sculptor called Augustus St. Gaudens. And he invited him into the Oval Office, or the White House at the time. I don't think the Oval Office started until probably the 1920s. But he invited him up to the White House, sat him down and said, look, let's make a great coin. Let's make the greatest coin, something that America deserves. And so he came back after a few months with what I consider the most beautiful design. It has Liberty on the obverse and a flying eagle on the reverse. But what really makes this special, much different than all other U.S. coins, is what I call the relief. The coins were struck about 7 to 8 different times to really bring out this deep concave look. Versus you look at normal coins or coins in your change, they're very flat. Versus a high relief St. Gaudens is a very deep and concave, just a beautiful coin. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this vlog today on the high relief St. Gaudens is we just bought 3 of them. Right, 3. I mean, you're lucky to have 1, but we have 3 outstanding coins here. And what makes these 3 coins special is the state of preservation. Okay, the grade is very, very high on these, and they're all very original. And in my opinion, they look together. The patina that they have, it looks like they've been around together since the time of issue in 1907. But one of these actually grades MS66 Plus by PCGS, and it's a CAC approved coin. Very special coin, very, very expensive. Now, a lot of people, a lot of maybe advanced collectors consider a high relief $20 gold coin a common coin. Sure, the Mint made 12,000 of them, and most of all 12,000 are known because they were so popular and famous, everyone kept them as a souvenir. But because they are so beautiful and so popular, there's a huge demand for them. I mean, some of the finest ones go for over $500,000. And even the most basic kind of beat up looking one starts at about $15,000. So they're just very, very rare coins and very desirable. And I'm really just excited by having these 3 coins in our inventory for the simple reason these are so fresh and original and the condition is so high. I mean, you could actually look at, 10, 20, 25, 30, or 50 of these coins and you won't find them that look like this. It's like finding a vintage automobile with like 2,000 or 3,000 miles on it versus you're used to seeing them older and beat up and 100,000 miles. These coins are really, really special. And ever since I was a little kid, I started collecting coins when I was 4 years old, back in 1976. And I remember looking through books and coin magazines, this is way before the internet, and you would see pictures of these. And again, you just couldn't stop looking at them. And then I remember the first time I went to a very large coin show, because you don't really see these coin stores, really don't have too many of these, or even your local show, because they are special and rare. But I went to a very large coin show and I saw one for the first time, and I was just blown away. And I still get that feeling today, 35 years later. Every time I see a high relief, you just can't take your eyes off of it. You have it in your hand and you're staring at it. You put it down on your desk, you walk away, you just can't take your eyes off of it because it looks so dramatically different from all of the coins that America ever made. And I think this is a coin that we deserve. I mean, we have a history of making great coins. Our coins have a lot of history. They're about history. And I think America has some of the greatest history of any country that ever existed. And this coin is a match for what we deserve. It is the most stunning and beautiful coin of all time. So I'm going to show a couple pictures of the vlog of these 3 particular coins, just so you get a good feel for what they are and what they're all about. But if you ever have any questions about high reliefs or coins in general, just email me, sales@wittercoin.com, or give the shop a call. But it's been a pleasure chatting with everyone about, again, my favorite coin, the high relief $20 gold coin. And I hope and I pray that you work really hard in life and that you're successful, or you get lucky and you get some money together so you can own one of these. Because for coin collectors, this is really a dream coin. All right, so I hope you enjoyed vlog number 2. I just wanted to shed some light on how involved Theodore Roosevelt was in the development of the St. Gallen's $20 gold coin. I want to reference this outstanding book, Renaissance of American Coinage, from 1905 to 1908 by Mr. Roger Burdett. Here is a quote from Theodore Roosevelt. He wrote a little letter to St. Gallen's. It says, "My dear St. Gallen's, those models are simply immense. If such a slang way of talking is permissible in reference to giving a modern nation one coinage at least which shall be as good as that of the ancient Greeks, I have instructed the director of the mint that these dies are to be reproduced just as quickly as possible and just as they are. It is simply splendid. I suppose I shall be impeached for it in Congress, but I shall regard that as a very cheap payment. With the heartiest regards, Theodore Roosevelt, our president." And just to let you shed a little bit more light on Mr. St. Gallen's, for those of you from New York City, or if you visited New York, right outside the Plaza Hotel on 59th and 5th Avenue, there's a beautiful statue done by Mr. St. Gallen's of General Sherman with Lady Liberty in front of him. It's one of the most stunning statues in all of New York. So definitely check it out. Thank you.